events and issues shaping our community. This is Comcast Newsmakers.
It was made to be an artificial habitat for fish in the 1970s, but after years of rough storms and hurricanes, the habitat, made of almost 2 million tires, had to be removed. The project earned Broward County a presidential recognition from President Obama and an award from Coastal America. Here to tell us more about this project is Commissioner Sue Gunzburger. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This is quite a undertaking, isn't it? Actually cleaning up all those tires.
It's taken a lot of different agencies working together to clean it up. It involved the military, the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard. It involved the Florida Department of Environmental Protection, Broward County Department of Environmental Protection, and even our own governor allocating $2 million for this project, which would have cost $40 million otherwise. And of course, Port Everglades has helped with the dockage of the boats.
So it's a kind of a team effort.
That's why
everybody coming together.
That's why we got the award. It showed that federal, local, state, everyone can work together when they want to.
What was the detriment of leaving those tires where they are right now? It
was harming the environment. It wasn't helping coral grow. And that's something that we have people come here just to dive and scuba for. Mm-hmm. And it was just not good at all for what was going on in the ocean. It is spread out over 34 acres.
My gosh. And we have some pictures of the process as it happens right now. How difficult is it to recover these tires on a regular basis?
It's very difficult. It's very hard. It's labor intensive. And if we didn't have the help of the Army, Navy, and Coast Guard, we wouldn't be able to afford it. This is a $40 million project at a $2 million cost. And it's also helping our servicemen and women. They're learning salvage efforts for the war effort and for wherever they may need to go. And they are now in the Middle East, many of them that were trained right here in Florida.
How often are people down there at the bottom of the ocean off Fort Lauderdale recovering these tires?
As often as weather permits.
Oh, really? So it's like about 5 times a week, maybe?
Or more.
More. And what happens to these tires after they're recovered?
They're taken to Port Everglades, transferred onto trucks, and trucked up to Georgia, where they're turned into energy to energize a paper plant there.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Wow. So it's all recyclable as well.
Yes. It has so many benefits and no detriments.
So how long will this process take, you think?
Well, in the past year we collected 100,000 tires. So you can figure out 2 million, 100,000 a year. It's going to be a long time.
Is there any way you could speed up the process?
If we had more volunteers, yes, and if the Army and Navy needed to train more, it would be great. And the Coast Guard. So
you're actually you're actually using people from the armed services for training that come in there on an ongoing basis?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a service to the services.
How many people actually participate in the cleanup on a daily basis, usually?
Probably about 30.
Really? That many?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So this must be time consuming, I mean, and time taking.
Yes.
My gosh. So what happens now? You've got this process underway right now.
Right.
And what about the future?
We're going to continue until they're all cleaned up. We've learned a valuable lesson.
Yeah.
This was done in the 70s. They thought they were doing something
with
good.
The best of intentions.
And in 2001, Nova Southeastern University figured out a model plan to fix it and clean it up.
And that's what it should look like right now. The reefs we have off there are really a phenomenal resource.
And anybody in Broward County that hasn't seen it and they have an opportunity, even if you're not a scuba diver or a snorkeler, you can take a glass bottom boat and really see it. And it's wonderful. I've done it.
Thank you. This hour's Newsmaker has shown us how the military and the local government can work together to help our environment. Navy divers aren't only off the coast of Florida. See how sailors go about their daily lives aboard the submarine USS Toledo. Head to Comcast Channel 1 On Demand under Get Local and click on Newsmakers. I'm Spiro Canton.